What if your biggest property conversion risk isn't the building, it's your team? Here's a statistic that will shock you. 73% of property development failures aren't caused by structural issues, planning problems, or market crashes. They're caused by team breakdowns. Meanwhile, developers using proper team architecture, like the members at PCMA, achieve a high success rate. Most developers obsess over bricks and mortar while their projects collapse from the inside out. I'm James, your mentor here at Property Conversions Mastery Academy, and today I'm revealing the hidden system that separates winners from losers. Before we dive deep, let me introduce you to the PCMA DNA, 3 pillars that have generated profits. First, done-for-you implementation. While other courses teach theory, PCMA's ambassadors get professional project execution. Second, comprehensive education and tools. Not just generic property training, but conversion-specific mastery with personal coaching. Third, peak performance integration. We fuse neuroscience-backed productivity, resilience training, and execution discipline into everything we do. This isn't just property development. This is the systematic transformation of ambitious professionals into elite conversion specialists. Every framework I'm sharing today is battle-tested by our community. The hidden conversion killer isn't what you think. It's team architecture failure. Here's the disaster pattern. Functional silos that refuse to communicate, hiring based on cost instead of conversion expertise, zero project ownership or accountability, and leadership that's purely reactive. This creates the perfect storm for project failure. But elite developers follow a different pattern. They use project-based teams with clear ownership, recruit conversion specialists exclusively, implement matrix structures for resource optimization, and position themselves as chief talent officers. If you want to avoid failure, you have to build your team the right way. The difference isn't luck, it's the system. Which pattern are you following? The Team Builder system has 7 core components, and I'm walking you through each one. Component 1, organizational architecture using SPVs and matrix structures. 2, the disciplined team builder hiring framework. 3, conversions specialist role design that separates amateurs from pros. 4, situational leadership mastery for different project phases. 5, the 3P peak performance trifecta that optimizes individual and team output. 6, dual scorecard performance measurement tracking both financial and cultural health. 7, Agile project management specifically adapted for conversion complexity. This system has been refined through hundreds of successful projects. It's not theoretical. It's the proven methodology that PCMA's elite developers use to consistently deliver profitable conversions while competitors struggle with delays, cost overruns, and relationship disasters. I want to give you access to the complete team builder system, including templates, assessments, and guides. But it's available for free in Hidden Wealth Code and for more advanced apply in Elite program. More on that soon. Organizational architecture is your foundation. Get this wrong and everything else collapses. The SPV structure is genius. One special purpose vehicle per project, owned by your holding company. This isolates risk. If one project fails, it can't destroy your other investments or personal assets. It also makes joint ventures seamless and provides tax efficiency that sole traders can only dream about. Pair this with matrix organization. Project teams with dedicated ownership, functional expertise shared across projects, dynamic resource allocation, and knowledge sharing between teams. Traditional functional structures create silos that kill conversion projects. Project-based structures are better but lack resource efficiency. Matrix combines the best of both worlds. This isn't optional for serious developers. It's the difference between sustainable growth and eventual catastrophe. Most developers hire wrong because they lack a system. The Team Builder framework has 4 discipline steps. Define. Create your ideal team member avatar specifying technical skills, conversion mindset, and problem-solving attitude. Source. Fish in the right ponds. Professional bodies, trusted referrals, local research, skip generic job boards. Vet. Use structured behavioral interviews focused on conversion experience and problem-solving scenarios. Verify. Conduct rigorous reference checks with scenario-based questions that reveal true performance and culture fit. This process seems intensive, but hiring mistakes in property development are catastrophic. One wrong team member can derail a six-figure project. One right team member can save you hundreds of thousands. The framework eliminates guesswork and emotional hiring decisions that destroy projects. Your A-team roster requires conversion specialists, not generic new build professionals. Your architect needs adaptive reuse expertise, understanding how existing structures can be transformed, not just designing from scratch. Your structural engineer must excel at forensic investigation, identifying hidden problems that derail budgets. Main contractors need conversion experience with unknown conditions and phased construction. Project managers require multi-stakeholder coordination skills because conversions involve more parties with conflicting interests. Quantity surveyors must manage unknown costs and variations that don't exist in new builds. M&E engineers need retrofit optimization knowledge. Planning consultants must specialize in change-of-use applications. Each role demands specific conversion expertise. Hiring generic professionals because they're cheaper is the fastest way to turn profit into loss. Specialists cost more upfront but save fortunes in avoided mistakes and delays. Leadership excellence requires the conductor's approach, knowing when to use each leadership style. Autocratic leadership for high-risk or time-critical moments when decisions need to be made instantly. Democratic leadership during planning and design phases when team input improves outcomes. Transformational leadership as your default, inspiring with vision and purpose, showing your team how their work contributes to something bigger. Laissez-faire leadership when delegating to trusted experts who know their domains better than you. But here's the crucial shift. See yourself as Chief Talent Officer first. Your primary job isn't managing projects. It's curating talent, creating psychological safety, fostering constructive conflict, and managing energy, not just time. Get the team dynamics right, and project success becomes inevitable. Get them wrong, and even perfect buildings fail. Peak performance integration separates elite developers from everyone else. The 3P trifecta: personal productivity through time and focus management, time blocking your week in advance, protecting deep work, and scheduling based on energy cycles, not just availability. People management through energy awareness, recognizing that leader energy is contagious, implementing emotional regulation strategies, and building team motivation systems. Profitability through goal stacking, aligning individual goals with team objectives and project outcomes, creating incentive structures that reward collective success, implementing profit sharing that makes everyone invested in results. Most developers focus only on technical execution while ignoring the human performance elements that actually determine success or failure. The 3P trifecta ensures your team operates at peak capacity consistently, not just when external pressure forces performance. This peak performance integration is what separates PCMA from every other property training program. Our members don't just learn conversion strategies, they master the mindset and systems that ensure consistent execution. If you're ready to implement at elite levels, I want to talk to you. What gets measured gets managed, and what gets managed gets improved. The developer's scorecard tracks two dimensions simultaneously. Financial metrics are lagging indicators. Gross development value, return on cost, return on equity, budget variance. These tell you what happened. Team health metrics are leading indicators. Team health survey scores, rework and error rates, decision-making speed, core team retention. These predict what will happen. Most developers only track financial metrics, then wonder why projects fail. By the time budget overruns appear, the damage is done. Leading indicators give you early warning systems. When team health drops, financial problems follow. When decision-making slows, delays become inevitable. When retention falls, knowledge walks out the door. Track both scorecards and you gain predictive power that prevents disasters before they start. Agile project management is ultimate risk mitigation for conversion complexity. Sprints break work into 2 to 4 week cycles with single clear goals, allowing rapid adaptation when surprises emerge, and they always do in conversions. Daily stand-ups are 15-minute coordination meetings that surface roadblocks early before they become disasters. Kanban boards provide visual task management everyone understands. To do, in progress, done. Traditional project management assumes you can predict everything up front. Conversions are full of unknown conditions, regulatory changes, and stakeholder surprises. The proof is in real projects. Manchester Mill conversion used every system I've shown you: SPV structure with project-based teams, conversion specialist hiring, transformational and situational leadership, agile management with dual scorecards, and a high psychological safety culture. Result: £2.1 million GDV with 23% return on cost, delivered on time and budget. London office block. Disaster ignored these systems. Functional silos, cheapest bidder hiring, purely reactive leadership, budget and timeline tracking only, blame and finger-pointing culture. Result: 40% cost overrun, 8 months delayed, legal disputes that destroyed relationships and reputation. Same market conditions, similar building complexity, completely different outcomes. The difference isn't luck, market timing, or funding availability. The difference is systematic team architecture versus hope and improvisation. Which approach are you using? Your next steps from learning to elite performance. First, access the Hidden Wealth Code, our free 3-module foundation course covering property evaluation toolkit, ROI calculator, and risk assessment framework. This gives you immediate implementation tools. Then, consider Ambassador Elite for multi-strategy scaling with unlimited DFY projects, all 6 strategies mastery, and £500,000 plus profit potential. C. Here's the crucial point. Ambassadorship are by application only. You must prove eligibility in a brief strategy meeting. We don't accept everyone because we guarantee results. The Hidden Wealth Code, containing all these frameworks and tools, is completely free. Apply now. Elite developers don't wait for someday. They act today.